Kia ora guys, Tia here. So this is part 2 of how to design a traditional coffee table. So what I'm going to do is draw the rails in now. So I've got 2 side rails and some more side rails joining these legs together. So what I need to do is I'm going to draw a rectangle, but I need to draw it onto this surface here. So I go create sketch, and instead of clicking one of these planes down here, I'm going to select this plane here to draw on. And you'll see that if I zoom in, or I should be able to draw, when I draw a rectangle, it will draw on that surface. So if I click on 2-point rectangle, and let's say I want to draw a rectangle sort of about like that, you'll see I can see it there like so. And even though this leg is in the way, I can still see it. It's fine. Now I'm going to hit D, and I want to dimension these. So first I'm going to click on the top and the bottom and top and give it a measurement. So I think about 45 millimeters is going to look alright. Click OK. And then I just want to make sure I've got the same measurement from each end, just so it centers it and it stays the same. So let's go this line and this line, and say that says about 14. So let's go OK. And then let's do the same on this one. 14. Made it slightly wider, but it's fine. Cool. You can see again that all my lines are black. So I'm going to hit E on my keyboard, and I'm going to hit Shift and my middle button on my mouse just to pan around, orbit around. And I want to click on this, and you'll see here now I can extrude it out, and I want it to come out onto this surface here. Now I can drag it and make sure that it's long enough, which can take a little while, or I can go extent instead of distance, click on that and say to object. And what I can do is click on this object now, and it's going to go all the extent all the way to this object. Okay, so that's cool, nice and easy. And then also I just need to change operation and go new body, and we'll make sure it's a new body, not the same one. Click OK, and then it's done. So I want to go around and do this for each one, so I'll quickly do that now. I can actually click on this, right click, and I'm just going to drag down from right to left and drag over. It's going to select everything. Right click and copy, and then click somewhere, and then click again, right click and paste, and you'll see that these little arrows come up over here. So if I drag this one arrow across, you'll see I can drag it over to fit the center of this one, like that. So I've just dragged it over, I can see it's in the center, and I can click OK. So now I've got those 2 rails there. Now I can create a new sketch. I'm going to sketch on this. Again, I'm going to draw a quick rectangle. Push D for dimensions. So from the bottom to the top is 45 like I did before. And then from this line to this line, go up 14. This line to this line, 14. Click E on my keyboard, select that square, go distance to object, pan around, click on this, so that's going to go to that object, and go new body. Click OK, got a new rail. Okay, drag down from the right to the left, select everything, right click, go copy, right click, paste, and move around so you can see what arrow is the right one. This one here, I want to drag it over, and I'm going to drag it all the way to this part so it's in the center. You see it locks in there. Click OK. Awesome. click A on my keyboard and drag bamboo onto each of my new bodies. Cool. So now I've got legs and rails, looking awesome. Cool, so that's part 2, and in part 3 I'll just quickly show you how to do your top piece. Awesome, cheers guys.